Hey everyone, so in this video I'm going to be talking briefly about something called a white paper. Now I touched upon this in a previous video when I was talking about CoinMarketCap, but in this video I'm going to talk more specifically about white papers. So a white paper is essentially the purpose of a coin. So it's a document outlining the purpose of a coin, how does it function, how many are in circulation, and so on and so forth. So essentially everything that you would want to know about that particular coin, and why is it that you are buying it or investing your money, or why you think this is a good bet. So with any coin out there, they should have something called a white paper. So let's just say you're interested in Bitcoin and you're not exactly sure what it's about. So what you can do is you can just go into Google and type in Bitcoin white paper. And the very first thing you should see here is this one right here, right? So Bitcoin, a peer-to-peer electronic cash system. And when you click on that, it'll go to something like this. It'll go to this white paper right here. This white paper is only 9 pages long, but it's fairly straightforward, fairly simple, and it's not too technical, right? So it'll tell you what the purpose of it, like why is it created, right? Um, if you scroll down here, there are some more technical things on how it works, right? Or sort of what sort of system it works. So example, like proof of work. Now, for those of you who aren't familiar with what proof of work is, it just talks about how miners need to solve a problem or a puzzle, and the miner that does it will be rewarded with the Bitcoin. So that's what proof of work is. Now, each coin will have a different sort of system. So, example, so there's some other coins out there. It's called proof of stake. Others are uh, Byzantine fault tolerance or delegated Byzantine fault tolerance. I mean, you don't really need to know the systems per se. Those would be more technical, and that would be more so for programmers or coders, because I mean, that's information that you would need to know in order to code the coin or code the blockchain behind it, right? So if you just look down, it just kind of explains how Bitcoin works or what the idea behind it is. Now, I'm not very technical, but so for myself, when I tried to read this, I didn't really fully understand it. Now, for Bitcoin, it's a little bit, it, it does get a little bit technical towards the end, but there are parts on white papers where they're not as dense or dry. So if you stick to certain parts, right, it'll just tell you exactly what it's about, right? So if you just go to the abstract, you'll kind of get a good idea of what that coin is about. Now, the thing is, when you read the white paper, some things that you should keep in mind is, does this make sense? Do we need it? Are they solving a problem that doesn't exist right now? So on and so forth. So that's what I kind of look at or think about when I'm reading some white papers. So we can also check out Ethereum's white paper. So for example, if I type in Ethereum white paper and I click on this, uh, it'll go here, right? So this is Ethereum's white paper, and I read through this, and it's pretty technical. So for myself, it's not an easy read. It's not something that I can just kind of gloss over and skim through and just understand everything, because for myself, I'm not a coder. I don't understand the uh, I guess the problems that exist in computer science and stuff like that. But uh, there are aspects of it where I can understand. So, obviously the history, and it just kind of talks about this right here. But if you go down, there's like codes. or coding that I'm not too familiar with. But yeah, anyways, I just want to give a brief introduction as to what a white paper is, how you can get started, and why they're important and why you should read them. But yeah, other than that, I hope you found this video informative, and if you did, please give it a thumbs up or like it. Leave a comment down below on things that I could have improved on or what you didn't like about this video. And if you're interested, please hit that subscribe button to get notifications of my future videos. But other than that, thanks for watching. Bye for now.